Welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to finish the reading. One second, guys. So there is something going on. That you didn't ask for, you didn't initiate. And whatever this is, it's the start of the next part. The next part of whatever you're going to do. Whatever that is, it's going to be something very intense. It's going to be something very profound. You just have to get through this part first. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying. Stop yelling at me. All right, so whatever this is, it's huge. It gets you to the next part. Whatever the next part is, it's going to be profound. And it's going to be the start of something that will help you to realize just how much you can handle. This part you're going to go through without a guardian. This part you have to go through on your own. This part's going to challenge the way you see yourself and the way you move through your circumstance. You cannot ignore it. You cannot banish it. You cannot do any of that normal coping mechanism. It's something that you have to face head on. Once you face it head on, then it will naturally be cleared. But whatever it is, it's going to challenge you to a degree that you've never been challenged before. The amount of commitment to your process has to go beyond whatever you've been willing to commit before. You have to be willing to commit. I don't want to. I just feel strongly that some things that I go through and experience, I just feel like it should be private, right? Paladorian contract or not. There are just some things that you should be afforded the luxury of going through and processing in as private a manner as you so choose, right? So for some of us, the things that we're going through, it's like we're thinking that because you don't have that guardian, you're going to go through it in a way that you can't handle, maybe, or maybe it's just, maybe you're just tired. Maybe you can't understand. Maybe you can't understand the reasoning for your experiences, and you try very hard to make sense of the way you could have possibly co created this, the ways in which you have maybe given some type of passive permission for certain things, right? So, for some of us, we're going to go ahead and we're going to try and seek out protection in some way, shape, or form. We're going to try and look for the ways in which we can be the only ones to be affected. That's why the load you carry is heavy as fuck. That's why. Because you don't. So, what I'm hearing from Michael is that now I am in breach of my compliance. And that sometimes, in your attempt to try and carry everything on your shoulders with minimal effect, minimal impact on other people, all you're actually doing is protecting the very thing that needs to be let out of the box. It's a lot. There's a lot that so many of us are carrying, and we carry this with this disillusioned perception that we are doing the right thing, that we are choosing to not be messy about the things that we choose to carry. The want for protection comes from a space of thinking, feeling, believing to an utmost degree that you are incapable of handling the things that you need to handle. Part of that handling requires you to release from containment the very details that are necessary. And in order to reach your place of power, it requires releasing from containment the things that need to be released. So, your struggle will come from a lack of dedication to the process that you're in. Um, this lack of dedication for the process that you're in comes from this space where you're trying to tell yourself that you are imagining things and you are probably making things worse than they are. And despite you not being the problem, um, part of this might stem from some deeply held, very deeply buried belief that you are the problem in every situation. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not allowed to end as much as I want to. Um, so, there's an issue that I don't want to talk about. Um, and it dredges up a lot of the old triggers that still exist within me. And I know that quite a few of you have very similar coping mechanisms to me where um, you would rather not talk about things that would upset other people because you don't want to be seen as the drama. You don't want to upset others. You don't want to be the killjoy that you don't want to be seen as a source of negativity and conflict. So, I was made aware earlier today. I was made aware earlier today that things really just got that much more complex. Um, as many of you know, I am dealing with a stalker in Switzerland. And I was made aware earlier in addition to quite a few emails where this stalker is doubling down about his desire to murder me. He has now also stated his desire to murder my 2-year-old niece. A 2-year-old. That he has intentions to cut her heart out of her 2-year-old chest. And the main issue here is in that I now have to tell my sibling that the work I do is endangering his family. And that in itself is not an issue. The issue is in how my sibling will react. That just added an additional layer of violence. There's a lot I don't share about my family. There is a lot that I don't share about my family for a reason. I have siblings that are not afraid of the legal system. They're not afraid of imprisonment, long-term imprisonment. Oh, I have no doubt, none, that my sibling would protect his daughter, the only girl in our family. I have no doubt about that. But it's a very heavy load to know that should this person ever go to my sibling's house, you have no idea what's waiting for you. Knowing my sibling and his capability and the love he has for his 2-year-old daughter, you'd be lucky if you got shot in self-defense. You would be very lucky. More likely, he'll get your ass dragged in the house and you will regret ever coming to that doorstep. You have no fucking idea what awaits you on the other side of that door. None. None. You want to say shit like that? You're going to cut his daughter's heart out of her chest? Not to mention his baby sister, you want to murder me and drink my blood? There's a reason I haven't told anyone in my family the shit you've been saying. So, Sometimes we have to experience things that we don't want to experience. My stalker's name is Philip Petrovic from Switzerland. Philip Petrovic. He has a pronounced history of violence towards women, physical violence towards women. I did not create this issue. I do not deserve this issue, and this issue will be further handled. His threats are in reaction to the criminal case that has been launched in Switzerland. I have spent several thousands of dollars to secure legal counsel, to initiate a criminal investigation and a criminal trial in Switzerland. Yes, his name is Philip Petrovic. Write it down. I don't even care. And see, here's the thing. This is what the cards are telling me. That I'm protecting him by not sharing his identity. And in revealing the things that need to be revealed, I regain my power. This is his name. Philip Petrovic. That is his legal name. Philip Petrovic. Do you want recognition? That's what you wanted? That's how it's spelled. Philip Petrovic from Switzerland. What did that accomplish, Michael? Feel loved and proud. That it's time for you to allow yourself to let others help you carry the weight, the burden of whatever it is that you are carrying. And you guys, at some point, I don't know when, I'm going to have a fundraiser event so that I can secure legal counsel again in Switzerland to now pursue a civil suit. Because I'm done. I am done. I am so done. So I just want to finish this reading and carry on with the rest of my day so that I can figure out how to let my brother know that the youngest of our family, the only girl, is being threatened. I ain't even gonna lie. If it weren't for the fact that my niece would have to grow up without her father, I would absolutely give his address and let that shit be handled once and for all. Absolutely. But she needs a father. That's the only reason I don't say where she is. People have no idea the type of history I carry, the type of environment that formed me into the person that I am today. When I say my siblings and I were raised in a way to be able to handle any kind of fuckery that crosses our path, I tell you, we were raised to be prepared to raise fucking hell. You see, for me, the end result of that kind of childhood is more of just a defensiveness, first verbal, and if need be, obviously physical. My siblings, it's not for me to say. But I promise there will be no mercy for those who experience it in real life. When I say I'm hood, I'm talking third world country hood. Any hood in the United States ain't got shit on the hood I'm from. And let me tell you, one thing that people need to know about my family: they are consummate protectors of the feminine within the fold of the family cloth. I'm not stressed because I'm afraid of what's going to happen because of your threats. I'm stressed because I know my brother's not going to take this well at all. And that he would demand for your physical address. You know what that means? Well, he's fucking smart. He is fucking brilliant. My sibling, you think I'm the only smart one in the family? My sibling is fucking brilliant. He knows how to protect himself, not just physically, but legally. You're a fucking idiot. You have no idea what you just initiated. And you know what else? You see, my family has craved a little girl since I was born. With every child that's been born, we have all anxiously awaited another little girl. She's the only one. You know what that means? That means her grandfather, who's fucking crazy, he will protect her too. My father, that I don't like to talk about, is a multimillionaire. He has endless amounts of resources. You have no idea what the fuck you started. That's what you get for being a dumb fuck. That's what you get. This is the type of man who, when he heard that I was being bullied, he had my sibling go to the school to kick this fucker's ass. And the teacher had to keep that boy in the class because my sibling was instructed to not leave the premises until his knuckles were bloodied by this boy's face. Talk about miscalculation. You done fucked with the wrong one. When I say there's a reason why I am the way I am, I show so much fucking leniency to people, so much fucking grace. And I continue to just take people's bull fucking shit. Maybe it's time for the world to know. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that one message absolutely shifted everything. That one message out of what, like 10, 15 emails that you are flaunting in the past 24 hours, the ways you're going to murder me. That one email is where you fucked up. Philip Petrovic. That one email is where you fucked up. And no, I'm not violating your privacy because I'm not disclosing your canton. I'm smart. You get what you get. You get what you get. Philip Petrovic, who fantasizes about violating a 2-year-old child. Y'all, this is why I never share how many children I have, their names, their ages, nothing. This is why. This is why. This is why I cannot share with all of you, my community, the very location and updates of the soul sanctuary. This is why. He's threatened our entire community. He has stated his desire to murder all of us, whoever he can find. That's what he's stated multiple times already. So maybe it's time for us to raise the funds for a class action lawsuit where all of us are being represented. There are several of you that he has named by screen name. He has attempted to geolocate me. My VPN was set to Mexico, and he's like, I found you in Mexico. Submitted that to the lawyers too. I'm done being quiet. I'm done being quiet. I'm done with all of this fucking bullshit. Like, I'm so fucking done. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be contacting the lawyers again after this live stream. And I'm going to ask them for their legal advice on whether or not I can release the name of your canton. Philip Petrovic. Everything I say is factual and can be backed up with evidence, time-stamped evidence. Good luck. Good luck, you fucking coward. You fucking spoiled ass coward. You've gotten away with far too much. Like how you got away with choking your wife and then you bragged about it. Newsflash. Regardless of what you think that I look like your ex-wife, I promise you, I'm nothing like her. Because she should have buried your fucking ass. In your stupidity, you think that just because what? Because you're superior. Oh, he says white people are superior. Yeah, that white people are superior and that given enough time, white people will rule the world again. You're about to get a harsh fucking reality check from Manila, Philippines. Tondo, to be exact. Because like I said, when I say I'm from the fucking hood, I'm from the fucking hood. I hope you shit your pants. You're in a world of fucking trouble now. You're in a world of trouble. By the way, I'm pretty sure your judicial system is not going to take kindly to you saying you don't give a fuck. Judges don't scare you. Keep running your mouth. Keep running your fingers. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. I don't give a shit what I got to sell. I'm going to sue you a second fucking time. First, we're going to do the criminal case. And then we're going to do a civil suit. I have every intention. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead. Hold on. I'm going to have to find it in a previous live stream. Let me go ahead and find. This is why I didn't want to talk about it. This is why. I know this is negatively affecting you guys hearing this kind of bullshit. I need to do something about it at this point. I need to do more at this point. Give me 1 second, guys. One second. I have to find a video with the appropriate link because I went ahead and I deleted it after a period of time. I'm now opening back up. Ren, you guys let me know if you can access this link. I don't know if I completely deleted it. I'm opening back up donations for my legal fund. There's the link. Should have been commented in both live streams on both platforms. I'm going to go ahead and, please help me. I didn't want to ask anyone for anything. That's not what this live stream is about, and I didn't want to even talk about it. But yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's absolutely too much. Yeah. It has absolutely affected every aspect of my life at this point. And I think all of this needs to be documented by a mental health professional at this point. A portion, whatever portion I can spare from that donation link, depending on how much we're able to raise, it will go towards me having to pay out of pocket for mental health care. That's necessary in order to be able to properly document the grievous effects on my mental health and my ability to work, my ability to conduct myself in a way that's appropriate for work, rather than having to keep being late, forgetting about what needs to be done, not being able to deliver on the things that need to be delivered to my clients. It has greatly affected every single fucking aspect of my life, dealing with this piece of shit. Philip Petrovic, you're a piece of shit. You're pushing 30, you still live with your parents. You are a piece of shit. You fucking loser ass piece of shit. Whatever the fuck made you think you could ever get anywhere near a woman like me, you are fucking delusional. Let love grow. Let love grow. Let yourself get to a point where that love for yourself allows you to speak openly and freely about what it is you are going through, the things that you need, and sharing of your experiences with the people who actually love you. Card number 17, commune with source. Allowing yourself to really tap back in to whatever divinity it is, whatever layer and level of divinity it is that you need to connect with. Letting yourself really get to that space of community, communing with the source of all of the things that all of the things that's helping you to come to this realization of whatever it is that you need to realize, whatever it is that you're needing to make sure that you really let yourself process, just really let yourself process these different things. Allow yourself to really make sure that what you are allowing is in your greatest good, right? Your greatest good possible. Now, if you think about it, everything that you go through, even the things that create hardship for you, are things that help you get to the other side. Whatever that other side is, that's where you belong. On the other side of whatever it is that you're going through. Literally, the other side of whatever it is you're going through is everything that you could have ever possibly wanted or needed. All the growth, the understanding, the release of whatever tension, fear, all of that, it's on the other side of it. It's on the other side of it. The magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. Allowing yourself to flow openly, freely. Allowing yourself to really, really, really give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to step away from the things that are rotting. Step away from the things that are designed to create further instability, right? Honor yourself. Honor yourself. Just really honor yourself and allow yourself to be the source of your greatest validation, the source of your greatest power, the source of all the things that give you what it takes to get through the process that you're in so that you can finally see yourself on the other side of this. And I tell you guys, whatever happens with a civil case against Philip Petrovic of Switzerland, um, whatever I am successfully awarded in damages and restitution, I plan and have every intention of upholding this plan to donate every last penny to the soul sanctuary. Every last penny. The greatest way for me to heal myself after this is all said and done is by seeing my dreams come to fruition. Make your dreams come true. I would have preferred a different way for the sanctuary to be built. I would have preferred a way that was very gentle, community-driven efforts, something peaceful, happy even. But if this is the way that soul chooses to create a ripening of community bonds while simultaneously creating the potentiality for the existence of our sanctuary, by all fucking means, I'm willing. Absolutely willing. Absolutely willing. Absolutely willing. That this has to account for something. It can't be that the only benefit is me understanding how much I can handle. I know I can handle a lot. What the fuck does that matter? Make it count for something more. I want creation to make it count for something more. I want every single last tear that Philip Petrovic cries to be the very water that waters the seeds of the community we're creating. That to be my reality. I absolutely want that to be my reality, to be our community's reality, where we all will benefit. We all were threatened, so we all should benefit. Absolutely should benefit from this. Benefit in a way that creates an even more pronounced, profound drive forward in our efforts to create our sanctuary. And I will say, and I have no shame saying it, I don't give a fuck how all of this affects Philip Petrovic. I don't care. I don't care if you should be. You're a dumb fuck. You should be stressed out. You created all of this. I don't give a shit how your family's affected. They should have done better with your ass. Should have held you accountable, you fucking spoiled rich kid. They should have held your fucking ass accountable. Yeah. Yeah. I said what I said. I don't give a shit if your mom cries about it. I don't. Just like you didn't give a shit the moment you began typing out that you have a desire to rip the heart out of a chest of a 2-year-old little girl. Philip Petrovic wrote that. Fucking disgusting. You are so fucking disgusting. Before this live stream is done, I would deeply appreciate if all of you share space with me so that we can do some manifestation energetic work. I want nothing more than to manifest the indefinite imprisonment of a known violent piece of shit so that no other woman is terrorized. He also shared that he properly slapped his mother because he had an itch to do it. Your ass should be deported to the Philippines. You fucking strike your mother. Plenty of men in the community would fucking skin your ass alive. It's because you live a life of privilege. You think you can get away with anything. Fuck you. And no, you're not a representative of the white people. All you do is represent the pieces of shit just like you. Y'all? No, we're not going there. We're not going to be like, oh, it's white people. It's because he's what? Nope, nope, nope. He does not represent white people. Nope. He does not represent the Swiss or any other people. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. No, he does not. No, he does not. We are made to feel like we have no other choice when we do. We have choices. We have the choice to surrender to whatever it is we're needing to surrender to, whatever it is that our soul is asking us to surrender to. Whatever it is. Intuition in reverse. You're not allowing yourself to hear, to listen to the very things that your soul is asking you to listen to, the things that help you to awaken and transform. And that's why you're not awakening and transforming. Because you think your only other option is to fight the process your soul is asking you to willingly surrender to. A process that doesn't break you down, but instead breaks you open. Yes, Jennifer B. He has stated many times he has money, he comes from money. He has absolutely stated that many times. And I want you guys to know, I have actual full legal names. I have financial information. I have his full legal address. This is not some intangible thing where some random person on the internet is saying things and just trolling me. No, it's not. This is someone who was a former client, and therefore I have access to true legal identifying information. Even under the laws of Switzerland, there is true criminal activity occurring. And it has continued. It has continued. Okay? So if you're going to need to lump him along with some group in order to be able to wrap your mind around, Lump him with the entitled rich people. Lump him with that. Let yourself get riled the fuck up over it. Because really, this is absolutely a very clear case of how someone from a space of privilege, to where he, as far as I know, he don't work. He lives with his parents. He don't work. Pushing 30. This is a case of someone from a space of privilege thinking that they can shit on people like you and I. Because what? Because mommy and daddy will protect you? Not when you're a fucking idiot. There's no protecting you from your own stupidity. The advice I want to give all of you, when someone starts acting sideways with you, do not delete anything. Anything. Do not delete anything. I promise you. This is how you protect yourself. He thought I was deleting everything. No. We were archiving everything. This started, I believe, in 2019, 2020, somewhere there. It's been quite a few years that I've been dealing with this. That's when this started. Celestial teacher, you're being taught something about your life, about your circumstance, about what you can handle, about the ways in which you can continue to exist in a space of grace for yourself. Really allowing yourself the permission to carry forward into a new chapter of your life, right? Golden crown and hope. You're being surrounded by the goodness that is your soul. You are being given the information, the opportunity, the circumstance for that hope to mature into a space of fruition, knowledge. And when it's applied, it's wisdom. When we allow ourselves to begin really seeing exactly what it is we need, I mean, that level of clarity, regarding how to move forward, that clarity of what needs to happen, the way it needs to unfold. I'll say it again, man. Hopefully he's not that dumb to try and show up at my sibling's door. I promise you, he will get your ass dragged into the house by your face. And I dare not talk about what would happen to you while you're in there. We have a documented threat to a 2-year-old little girl. We have, what are we at now? Let's see. Let us see. And this is not even all the messages because I haven't shifted over the most recent batch of like 20, 30 emails. We are clocked in at 1,816 emails. 1,816 emails as evidence of a credible threat. That's not even everything. That's not everything. That's not everything. We're clocked in at somewhere over 30 profiles created on YouTube alone to continue harassment of me. Over 30. All of that's documented. Even when you try and erase the comment that you leave, too late. My streaming app, it doesn't disappear on my end. You have me blocked so that way you can comment shit about how I'm a whore. I'm a whore for being married to the same man for 24 years. Because what? Because you want to have sex with me and I don't want anything to do with you? Therefore, I'm a whore and promiscuous? Because you own my vagina? I don't think so. That's documented. My streaming app, it doesn't delete. And then I screenshot it and I archive in many places. Many places. And then I forward it all to the lawyers. Thank you for building my case. I don't even have to say anything. I just forward all the shit. Card number 12, Black Moon Lilith. In revenge and in love, woman is more barbaric than man is. My sister-in-law, I love her. My niece's mom, I love her. Her and I are very similar. Very similar. She'll protect her daughter. That's if her husband doesn't get to you first. So, it's time to be careful. Think of what might manifest over anger, bitterness, or revenge. What you have worked so hard for may collapse. When you allow yourself to really, really take stock of what it is that's happening, make sure you take a step back, temper some of that righteous rage, regardless of how appropriate that righteous rage is. Take a step back, temper it with logic. Temper it with logic. Vigilante justice is not justice. That will get you caught up in things you don't need to be caught up in. Temper your righteous rage with the appropriate level of logic. Okay? Astrologically, Black Moon Lilith represents soul expansion and cosmological awareness, the force and aloneness in the path of the individual. Black Moon Lilith is a dark goddess. She is a ghost to the moon. As a shift in power and consciousness, she symbolizes destruction before creation. Yes, Brandy. Yes, absolutely. Yes, everything you said. Yes. Because from the looks of it, and just this is kind of my interpretation of what I saw, he was able to buy his wife from Brazil and import her to Switzerland. And because she was in Switzerland, it seems like he believed he had ownership over her. That's what it seems like. I don't know what actually happened. I'm only basing it on the things he's saying to me. Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely it right there. That is absolutely it right there. Yep. Lilith is the ancient goddess of mystery and transformation. Stories of Lilith appeared around 5,000 years ago in the area of Sumeria, where she is said to have been handmaiden to Inanna, the queen of heaven. Oh my gosh. My great grandmother's name was Inanna. That's weird. That's weird. Inanna. That's weird. However, most of us recognize Lilith from the Hebrew myth as the first wife of Adam. Lilith also appears in folklore and medieval Judaism as a rebellious first wife who refused to submit to Adam and, enraged, fled to the Red Sea, an area of mystery and danger. There, Lilith procreated with other spirits, giving birth to demons. Later, Lilith became a succubus, appearing to men at night, sapping their strength and causing wet dreams and impotency. Okay. When this card turns up during a reading, something lurks. Lilith appears as a dark part of the astrological chart. She is our shadow side, the dark face of the moon, where mysteries and unexplained occurrences lie in wait. This card indicates a call to wildness, even subversion. Lilith is the evocation of what may or may not be there. She can manifest as madness or self realization. Lilith represents a refusal to submit, so it's not a good time to give in, even when the path seems a rough one. There's no giving in. There is no giving in. Okay? This is a time where you have to continue pushing forward. You have to continue really allowing yourself to be as intense and elevated in your reaction response as is appropriate for the circumstance you are dealing with. It has to be appropriate for the circumstance you are dealing with, right? It has to be. Has to be. What I'm saying in this live stream, because I know my words will be twisted and I'm feeling like I need to clarify. My family will defend itself in the most appropriate way with the appropriate level of force. And thankfully, my sibling has a relationship with our father, who's a multimillionaire. Oh, his little granddaughter? You're threatening her? I'm saying. He's one of the most vindictive people I've ever come across. He will make it his life mission to find ways to punish you and your parents. It's none of my concern. None of my concern. Got nothing to do with that man. Nothing to do with that man or his money. Nothing to do with it. But one thing I can absolutely appreciate about my father, once he finds someone to punish, the commitment that he shows to that, the commitment to it. I tell you, I did not get my kindness and grace from his side. I tell you. My family will protect itself. My sibling will defend his little girl with whatever level of force he deems appropriate for the type of threat that you have launched against a 2-year-old child. Mm-hmm. The level of entitlement, you guys. So, all of those emails, right? All of those threats about extreme violence And hold on, let me go ahead and find this. Oh, he's on the live stream. He's emailing right now. He's on the live stream. So his email, "Hi, Emmy, I'm sorry for the bad things I wrote." No, you threatened to kill a 2-year-old. Philip Petrovic. You threatened to kill a 2-year-old. Says, "You are done. You share my name publicly. I demand this." Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. Philip Petrovic, this is how you guys spell his name. Philip Petrovic. That's exactly how it's spelled. That's how it's spelled. Yep. Absolutely. That is how it's spelled. Yes. And I will be writing a book regarding my life experiences, a factual book regarding my life experiences pertaining to Philip Petrovic. Mm-hmm. If you think you can get an injunction passed, you're going to have to come to the United States. You see, in the United States, it's okay for me to state your name. I don't give a fuck what you think you're entitled to. Just like I had to spend thousands of fucking dollars to hire lawyers in Switzerland, you're going to have to find one in the United States, and then you're going to have to find me to serve me with what? Everything I'm sharing right now is absolutely legal in the United States. This is public information that someone can find online because you, sir, are a fucking idiot. You use your full legal name in your profile and you state you're from Switzerland in your profile, which is public. You have no basis for shit. Go run to mommy. Ask her for more money. Go. Go. Go look up United States law, privacy laws. You're a fucking idiot. I'm sick and tired of dealing with your stupidity. He watches every live stream, you guys. He watches every live stream and he uses your guys' names when he goes ahead and emails me threats. Yep. He uses your guys' names. He gets jealous when I interact with you. He gets jealous because he wants that attention. You got all the attention now, Philip. You have all the attention now, Philip Petrovic of Switzerland. The ways in which you tried to steal my work, my copywritten work, and tried to pass it off as your own plagiarism. I'm going to go after that. And you do know I've downloaded your entire profile for all of your social media. Don't bother deleting it. I already have the evidence. Don't bother deleting it. All the shit you've been doing for the past how many years is going to rain down on your fucking head. Don't worry, you won't get hurt because your head's empty anyways. So this card indicates a call to wildness, even subversion. Lilith is the evocation of what may or may not be there. She can manifest as madness or self-realization. Lilith represents a refusal to submit, so it's not a good time to give in, even when the path seems a rough one. There may be a tendency to isolate and focus on feelings of revenge.
The hallmark of Black Moon Lilith energy is muteness and aloneness. And let me tell you, if absolutely need be and I can't do it alone, or I can't do it with the help of the community, my father's been wanting to be a part of my life for years. I'm his baby girl. I'm aware of how I can leverage that. You know what that means? Despite me making a decision years ago to forego my inheritance, if it means making sure that you are held legally responsible for everything you've put me through over the past how many years, Daddy, I need your help. Wire me money. Promise you he would. I promise you he would. Oh, I know who that person is. I absolutely know his character. He's got it in him to play nice with me for at least 6 months. That's enough to initiate a fucking full-on legal war. You're so fucked. All you had to do was leave me the fuck alone. Year 2, year 3, yeah, all you had to do was leave me the fuck alone. I hadn't done shit to you. That's all you had to do. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the reason my father will be allowed back into my life, even for at least 6 months only. Ooh, and you know the last time I cut him out, and he wanted to prove that he was a good person and that he should be allowed in my life. Oh my gosh, I remember one day he offered to buy my child either a Land Rover Power Wheels or a Mercedes-Benz Power Wheels. Just to show that he wants to be a grandfather. You're a fucking idiot. Black Moon Lilith suggests female rebellion. She can represent an angry mother, an enemy, or an embittered woman, or even a stalker or a scorned woman. You have a feeling you're waiting for something to happen, but you don't have the entire information. So the facts are hidden or mysterious. Something stalks, you feel it. I know what it is. It's Philip Petrovic of Switzerland. That's what it is. Philip Petrovic of Switzerland. Someone who takes pleasure in maltreating women because why? Because what you were like 12? And an overweight little girl picked on you, and since then, women are evil? No, you're just a pussy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, I said what I said. Lilith is sharp. She knows, she senses, she processes what is there. Because Lilith feels slighted, she can represent a formidable foe or dangerous enemy. Through Lilith, we discover creativity and the beauty that can exist in the darkness as long as we keep our own demons in check and under our rule. You're so fucking stupidity. Like, you share my name publicly, I demand from Source to exterminate your entire soul forever. Source doesn't like you. You didn't know? Why else would you not be given a brain? You didn't know, huh? Just like me, Source ignores everything you say. You didn't know, did you? Yeah. That's unfortunate. Second house, owning. Wealth is the ability to truly experience life. You will own it. You will own it. The second house is about being grounded in the physical. It is the house of money and is about what you own and movable goods. Ruled by the sign of Taurus, the second house is also about solid reality, creature comforts, lifestyle, and areas supported primarily in the physical realm. It's also the key to your power in the world, how you feel empowered and disempowered. Okay? No matter what your question or focus, money, earnings, and material assets will play a part. Usually, this is an extremely positive card indicating significant financial rewards if you stay on your path and remain diligent and committed in all you do. You know what that means? You know what that tells me? That we as a community will be successful in a lawsuit against Philip Petrovic. Absolutely 100% serious. Absolutely 100% serious. We as a community will be successful in a lawsuit against Philip Petrovic. A Swiss lawsuit against Philip Petrovic. When this card turns up, it's time to concentrate on more practical issues. It's a time where you need to protect resources, to manage those things you own in a mature and equitable way. When this card presents itself in a spread, it's about sowing seeds for a good harvest. It's time to build, accumulate, toil, and manage. You may be at a stage to take the beginning steps of opening your own business or embarking on a path that will not only enable you to realize your dreams, but could also make you a fortune in doing so. I'm going to write a book about my experiences being maltreated by an entitled rich white guy from Switzerland. And it's going to empower so many empaths. It's going to be a bestseller. And then I'm going to go global and talk about my experiences, the ways in which all that malignancy was the fuel for me to rise to my proper place of recognition and power, so that I can earn enough to build the sanctuary. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Something that was intended to destroy me, belittle me, degrade me. The very thing that causes me to rise. Ain't that some shit? And to think I was just going to keep ignoring this shit and pretend it never happened. Oh my gosh. How many times have I reached out to legal people over the years? But I never bothered. I was like, there's no fucking point. I could use that money to feed people. Oh no, now it's absolutely a point. And I look back and I realize, and maybe this will help other empaths. I look back and I realize I couldn't take legal action then because it wasn't time. Because now I have email after email after email after email of the ways in which Philip Petrovic has fantasized murdering me. I mean, sometimes we want to halt a lesson right in the middle of it, and it's like it's not time. It's not time. And I realize, I look back now, I couldn't grasp why I wasn't doing anything about it, why I was allowing myself to be so maltreated. And I realize now it didn't come from a place of weakness. My soul had not yet instructed me because it was not yet time. And no, in the past, gosh, how many years has that been? How many years has that been? Let me see. 1 second. Gosh, the last time I responded was August 28th, 2020. Yeah. Yeah. So no, it wasn't me trying to entrap anyone. 2.5 years. No response, no nothing. And I wanna be clear. Hold on. I wanna be clear. I wanna be very, very clear how clear I was. Because there are people who exist in such a way that they like to gaslight women into believing we are the problem. I promise you, I've never been an issue. That is not how I conduct myself. I did not lead anyone on. I did not do any shit at all. I want to make this very clear. Okay, let me go ahead and share this on the screen. And no, you can't say I'm publicly embarrassing you because I'm not sharing your words. You are out of hand. Okay? You don't get to threaten my husband or my staff of reminding you of proper behavior and personal boundaries. I would like to give you a moment of clarity. We have never been in a relationship. I have never alluded to a desire to be in any sort of relationship. I am married and have zero inclination to even have a casual friendship. You are extremely mentally unsound and need professional help. Everything you have written has been being documented for months now. I mean, you want to accuse me of theft? Thank you for stating that you have now gifted me with the funds for the workshop, being as your behavior today has effectively barred you from attendance. Very clear. Very, 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 very fucking clear. Very clear. This is the date, August 28th, 2020. This is the date. I was very clear. I am truly concerned for your mental health and my personal safety due to your threats and statement of desire to purchase a firearm. Mhm. Yep. Right there. Right there. I covered his email for the sake of privacy. I covered his email. Yep. As an empath, as a Piscean, as a woman, as a goddess in the flesh, we need to stop. We need to stop enabling people's behaviors due to our lack of appropriate reaction, response, legal action, whatever it is that needs to happen. Nothing changes until you make it change. Nothing changes until you make it change. What type of changes do you need in your life? What type of change? What type of circumstance will your life have to present you with? Like, what is it? What is it? In order for you to finally have had enough, what is it? Because I promise you, the amount of time you wait until you finally have had enough, you could do something about that. And I know for many of us, we wait because we believe in the goodness of people. We believe in their goodness, a goodness that they are incapable of tapping into. Oh, he's bragging about slapping women. Yeah, he's bragging about slapping women. Yeah. Says a slap is just the right reset. Yeah. Oh, he's absolutely no remorse about violence towards women. None. I welcome our community in whatever way that you can assist me through donations, through purchasing services, whatever it takes for me to raise the funds to really, really do all of this the legal way. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Whatever it takes. As a matter of fact, hold that. I know quite a few of you have been waiting for the opportunity to purchase services and whatnot. Private sessions from me, from my apothecary. Hold up. I'm initiating a discount, 40% off. Let me hold on. Let's see. 40% off. You want a private session from me? Please, 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 please go ahead and purchase. This is for meevolving.com. Akashic services, Andaran, Arcturian, assessments, Blu-rays, clearings, galactic services, readings, my apothecary, sets. Yep. Also my crystals, 40% off. Yep. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's raise as much fucking money as possible. 40% off. 40% off. Pretty much my whole website. With the exception of expedites, pretty much my whole website, 40% off. Let's raise the funds. Absolutely. If you don't have the funds to purchase a private session with me, please go check out the link. Yep. Please donate here. Here we go. $1, $5, it doesn't matter. It all adds up, guys. I appreciate any amount, every amount, whatever it is you can do, by all means. I want to be able to contact the lawyer and give a retainer within the next few days to pursue further legal action. All right, let's see. The second house card can at times indicate stubbornness, slothfulness, and developments that come about slowly or seem to drag. You will not be able to rush things in most instances. This card indicates an abundant harvest. No matter how fast or delayed it may be, it will arrive. We will make this happen. We will make this happen. And no, it's not me being overreactive to a stalker. Yo, you know how many stalkers I've had? I have had a guy stalking me since I was 16. He still stalks me. It's not an issue though, because that person is not threatening to kill anyone, is not threatening to abduct me and kill me or kill my 2-year-old niece. Yep. Card number 50. Saturn return, age. They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. We have to change these things ourselves. Okay? We have to make sure that what it is we are doing is in alignment with what it is that we actually, truly, genuinely need. Right? So, are you doing something just to avoid whatever realization that's needing to take place so you could better understand your true capacity, your true capability? Or, I mean, is it something that's just a waste of your time? Is it something that's not going to get you to the other side, on the other side of your fear? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I think what we need to do is really be aware of what it is we're needing to do. And I'm going to submit this live stream recording to the lawyers. Mr. Petrovic continues to try and engage me via email while he's watching the live stream. He's trying to force engagement as he continues to threaten my physical safety. And I will give you screenshots, timestamps of everything as I have continued to do. Okay? So, Saturn as the Lord of Karma shatters all illusions. There's no more getting ready to live your life. It's time to actually live it and be responsible for your own dreams, goals, and affairs. If you hold on to things with no basis in reality, your suffering will grow and depression may follow. You cannot escape this truth-seeking energy. You must face it. Yeah. For the people who think they're going to be able to get away with the things that they've been getting away with, you're not. You're not. You're not. This is going to be the period where you're going to learn. You're going to learn a lot of things this period. For the people who have gotten away with so much, oh, you're going to learn so much. May it be as painful as it needs to be, because some of y'all be thick-headed as fuck, incapable of accepting that there's consequences for behaviors. There's absolutely consequences for behaviors. How entitled of you to think there's no consequences for behaviors. Let's see. When this card is drawn, it will feel as if nothing goes right for you, and you may feel very discouraged. Just as it seems things are progressing, there are obstacles. What truly is Saturn showing you a part of your life that you may not have been, that may have not been based on anything real. It may have outlived its purpose, or perhaps you've misjudged a situation thinking better than it was. In truth, and Saturn is a planet of truth, Saturn returns are all about correction. Woo! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Fuck yeah. Saturn corrects any area which isn't based on reality. It might be romance, business deals, educational paths, partnerships, or marriage. This card is pointing something out to you that may not have been genuine in the first place, and that should probably be let go. Whatever is shaking your life won't last and probably isn't meant to. If this card is drawn, you will not be given a pass, and the matter in question will not progress as easily as you thought, as you might want it to. You listening, Philip Petrovic? You're not going to get a pass. You're not going to get a pass. I don't give a fuck how sorry you are. You threatened to murder my niece, a 2-year-old. You fucking coward. But more positively, this marks a time when things are solidified. Your downfall is solidified. It's solidified. Whatever you accomplish currently will have permanence to it. You know what you've accomplished? Your downfall. The whole fucking thing. That's what you did. There's no defending. No matter how much your parents will pay for a lawyer, there's no defending the words as they were typed by your fucking nasty fingers. You will have worked hard and your hard work will pay off. Yep, absolutely. It'll pay off for me and my community. Gradually growing more successful over time. Absolutely. Our efforts as a community to come together and really put an end to this shit, it's going to grow in its success gradually. You may feel a sense of time running out. Yep. Pessimism may figure in and you may be compelled to give up on something you believe in dearly. I'm not going to. I thought about it earlier today. No, I'm not going to. Nope. 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 Saturn is a planet of time and measure and signifies hair turning gray or skeletal bone problems. Saturn returns tend to bring on rough passages, but also a harvest. You are now at a time when you understand things better than you did even a year ago. It's time to be brave and face this important passage. There are no quick fixes when this card turns up. Know what you can and cannot do. Take life in a measured way, much like this planet of time already does. Let go of your illusions, for they do not serve you. You're down to the brass tacks now. Time to see what you're made of. Yep. All about correction. Absolutely. All about correction. Correcting all of the wrong that's been done. It's all about correcting all of that. Even beyond me and my circumstance, the way all of you, my community, applies this to your life, like make it count for something. Whatever you need to do, make it count for something. Make it count for something. Even when you're upset, especially when someone has crossed the line so far that you lose your composure, that your mental health is affected, especially then, stand up, fight back. Stand up and fight back. They're counting on you to cower. Stand up and fight back. Don't waste this opportunity to grow within the challenges your life is presenting you. Stand up and fight back. It is so important for you to stop being an empty shadow of who you are They need you to continue to exist in a space of emptiness so they can pressure inject into your life all of the fucking ugliness that they've been doing. Here's the thing. This is what I've learned over and over and over. Whether you stay quiet or speak up, their intention was to punish you anyways. So you might as well make it count for something where you are progressing in your understanding of who you are, how powerful you are, how unfuckwithable you are. Make it count for something. Put on your hiking boots, climb up that fucking mountain, get to the other side of it. This is not all there is. Mountains were not designed to stop you. Mountains are placed in front of you so that you can elevate your perception, the way you view your life, so you can see it from a different vantage point, so you can see how far you've come and be aware of how much further you have to go. Mountains are not blockages, they're natural occurrences that teach you so much. It teaches you so much about yourself, your capacity, your capability, what we can achieve together. There are many things that will be placed before you. The way those things affect you is solely up to you. What you will allow is solely up to you. When you let yourself get rocked, it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. You know why? Maybe that rocking is your higher self shaking the branch so that you don't have to carry as much of the bullshit. Maybe it's shaken off some of the bullshit, some of the distorted perceptions of who you are, how you are, where you are within your journey. I'm going to be honest. I'm fighting with myself right now of whether I should take down this live stream or not. It's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing. To have it be public knowledge of fucking shit that I gotta fucking deal with. But if my embarrassment will empower you, by all means. It has to count for something more than me. This has to benefit more than just me. It has to help and encourage growth for more than just. And if this is how I can support and encourage members of my community, even during a time where I am just not feeling very strong today. I am not feeling very strong. Today is rough. Today is rough, and I have lifted over 71,000 pounds.
And even with that, tangible proof of me accomplishing something today, it's not enough. The only way I can turn this around for myself, within myself, is to know that somehow I'm empowering you guys as well. That whatever heavy lifting I've done today, either in the gym or within myself and my emotions, that we are becoming stronger as individuals. We got this. We got this. So, Michael, the initiator of all of this, he says to show you my back. What a fucking weirdo. He says to show you my back. My back is a work in progress. I have a muscle imbalance and I have an injury. I have multiple injuries in my back. I don't really want other people to see my back. But he says to show you and take pride in the progress that I've made so that you can see the tangible evidence that I'm strong enough to shoulder this. It's embarrassing. So, I still have muscle imbalance, and it's not as developed as I would like it to be. And my skin is probably dry. But like he says, I'll show you my development. Can you see it? Hold on. I can't. I have to pee. I can't. But that's the thing. It's okay to be a work in progress. It's okay to still have the imbalances. It's okay to take pride in what you are accomplishing for yourself, even if you're not where you want to be. It's okay to be where you are. It's okay. Michael says, if it's really okay, why are you still covering yourself with your jacket? Because I, I don't like to show my skin. I don't. But if I'm really going to celebrate, then I have to be raw in my acceptance of myself, no? Even if I'm not where I want to be. Even if I feel reservations, understandable reservations about how things have progressed for me in my journey to empowerment.
He says, when you speak freely and openly about empowerment, and your actions illustrate your hesitation to empower yourself, that's one thing. But when you speak openly and freely about empowerment and you hesitate and you realize the gravity of that hesitation is indicative of what you're still working on, and you push through in a way that others can witness, that's a whole nother thing. And it's in that space, when you push through, it's in that space that you teach others how to push through as well. So, okay. Have anxiety. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So I do still have muscle imbalance, but it's improving day by day. It's improving day by day. I embrace myself where I'm at right now. I embrace myself in a way that I've never been able to embrace myself before. Wholeheartedly, with no reservations. No reservations, because it's in that reservation that I hold space for the potentiality of not recognizing the power I wield. So, and no, I don't work out for aesthetics. I don't. I work out to undo all of the lack of self-care over the years. I work out to really allow myself to really allow myself to see tangible proof of just how driven I can be in the healthiest of ways. You can be driven in a healthy way. When your drive causes you to move past the places where the past has hurt you, where the past has gotten you so twisted within yourself in the way you see yourself. I mean, really though, life can be hard. It can be hard. It can be hard, and it was never meant to be easy. So when it gets hard, you have to make it count for something. You have to make it count for something. You have to. You have to allow yourself to exist in a space that you were custom created to fit in. Not only was that space made for you, you were custom created to fit in that space and play that role, because it's not a role. It's your identity, your purpose. Years ago, I was in tears. Years ago, I was in a space of just absolute destruction. And I was just, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And I distinctly remember, the tears and the question, this question of why? Why me? Why always me? I try so hard. To be a good person. Even when no one is watching. And no matter how much I give, Michael just keeps layering more on my shoulders. And I was in tears. I was just crying. I was sobbing because it felt so unfair. It felt so unfair because he consistently just pushes and pushes and pushes. And I was like, why? And he said to me, if you think it's unfair to lay on your shoulders what your shoulders were designed to carry, how more unfair would it be to place it on the shoulders of someone who doesn't have the appropriate strength and design to be able to withstand what you were perfectly created to do with grace? And obviously I stopped crying when he said that, because it's like, oh. And it didn't come from a place of lack of understanding of my limited human perceptions as to why. Why is it unfair? Why? And we had a long conversation about it. He helped me to understand my shoulders were designed to carry the things I carry, never more. Never more than what I was designed and destined to do. Never more. And I remember him telling me, the question is not why. This is my stalker, you guys. If you could please mass report this profile. No mods delete that person. Do not delete his comment. Please, everyone, report that profile. Do not delete that profile. Report it. Do not delete that message, that comment. Please report it. And if you guys could please go to that profile and screenshot when that profile was created. And then email it to me. The one that's on the screen. It's on YouTube. Because he deleted it like a fucking coward. How's it feel to know I have bigger balls than you? How's that feel? If you guys can search that profile name, Philip from the Philippines, that's how stupid you are. Philippines is not a real thing. Please, if you guys could please report that. Nope, it is on YouTube. As my community, I'm asking you guys to please keep me cocooned in a space of safety. If you could please report that if you have the ability to see that comment, because he can't block everyone. He's probably had all the mods blocked before he commented, because again, coward. Coward. Yep. Sending this shit to the lawyers. Absolutely. Absolutely. Search up that screen name. Search up that screen name, guys. Please continue to report it for spam and harassment. Yep. Join today. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and report this. Violent threats. Absolutely. Harassment and cyberbullying. Yep. Child endangerment. Yep. Dig yourself deeper. Hate speech against a protected group. Yep. But you called me Asian whore, right? Good. There we go. Jesus doesn't like you either. There you go. Let's go ahead and screenshot all of this. All right. Thanks, guys. Right? He also thinks he's my cat. Yeah, what? Yeah. He also thinks he's my fairy. Okay. So you are my cat and my fairy. Okay. Oh, he also thinks he's the soul of my child. Sure. 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 Okay. Right. You're the soul of my cat, not just a cat, my cat, not just a fairy, my fairy, not just a child, my child. Good. Good. Yeah. 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 He downgraded though, because for, I want to say about 2 years, he was saying he's Jesus. And now he's just an apostle. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And he's going to start emailing, "Oh, you were all cyberbullying me. Oh, your community is going to come find me and kill me." No, we're not shit bricks like you, bro. We're not you. Thank God. Thank God. We're not you. Yeah, no one here that's a member of my community threatens children. You're the only one. Well, I mean, you're also not a member of the community. So you're the only one. No, girl, I was not trying to be funny. I was not trying to be funny. Y'all, like, that's why I'm saying this is a credible threat, because he is so fucking crazy that he literally believes all of this shit. That's what makes this a credible threat to my life. He's so delusional. He is delusional. So when you allow yourself to really go through the things that you're going through, right? Take away any of the other factors that would think they have the power to dictate your process. I'm talking about you, right? You, just you. When you allow yourself to really see the process that you're in, you'll begin to really see just how powerful you are. And this process is inviting you, absolutely inviting you to recognize the truth of your capacity and capability. Okay? Guys, whatever happens in your journey, in your life, through your lessons, whatever it is that happens, hold on to one thing, one thought. And that thought, eventually this will be done. The only thing guaranteed is change. And eventually this will be done. The things that you need will be provided to you. The things that you need to get to where you need to be within yourself, within your understanding, within your place of power, it will be provided. It will. It will happen. It will. I'm going to go ahead and get going. I got to message the lawyers, let them know of all the different developments that have occurred in the past 24 hours. I also need to ask exactly how much it is I need to raise in order to concurrently pursue civil litigation, a civil case. I need to also figure out the cost for me to begin receiving mental health care for all of this. Is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot for one person to deal with. And no, me needing and stating that I need mental health care, yeah, no, that's not admission of me being weak. That's not admission of me being weak. That is a recognition of the type of support that I need. Because you guys, as much as we have good friends who love us, sometimes the things that we go through, especially when we're dealing with demon whores, sometimes it's more than what our friends can help us with. We have to also be considerate of not polluting the sanctuary that we go to when we need a break from life. Right? Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes it's necessary for us to admit to ourselves when things have gone a little too heavy and that it's very seriously and grievously affecting us. And just for public documentation to the members of the Soul Sanctuary, for all of you with the recurring contributions, I know quite a few of you have been wondering why it took me so long to go ahead and do the recorded meditations and whatnot. This is why. This is why. Because I've been so negatively impacted by all of the things that have been going on behind the scenes that I did not want to negatively impact you. And I had to wait until I was able to really center my energy once again. I had to wait until I exited out of this space of just negative feeling. I needed to remind myself to not allow someone else's toxicity to change the core of who I am. And I am someone who deserves more than this. I deserve more so I can give more. Because at my core, I'm a giver, I'm a lover, I'm a nurturer, I'm an empowerer. And sometimes even the strongest of us forget how strong we actually are because we get caught up in other people's distortions. Take care of yourself. Take care of the things you need to take care of. Say the things you need to say and accept, receive the things you need to receive. Again, I didn't want any of this to be in this live stream. I just didn't. Because again, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. So now it needs to be this thing of allowing this to remain publicly visible so that whoever can benefit from witnessing the process that I've been in this entire live stream, so that they get the opportunity to see it. And no, I have not broken any privacy laws in the United States of America. I have not disclosed any information that I am not legally able to share due to its factuality. People who abuse others, they need you to protect their identity. They need you to stay quiet to protect their identity so they can keep doing this to other people. Yep. Philip Petrovic, from what I have observed personally, is a habitual predator. Habitual predator. At one point, he was also fixated on Teal Swan. I don't know who that is. I have no relationship. If y'all be knowing, you might want to let her know. Teal Swan. Yep. Also, who was the other one? Phil Feelgood or something like that. That's another person on social media. He is a habitual predator. So we just gonna put it on blast. We're gonna put it on blast, and I'm gonna see with legal if I can share a legally posted picture of his face. Yep. I'm gonna check with legal. So that no matter what screen name is used, you'll know exactly what he looks like. Exactly who it is. For your safety. So you can understand who to avoid. Empaths, please hear me. At the inception of this, my desire to help, to save others, was exploited by Philip Petrovic. That's how he weaseled his way into my life. Through private sessions. The most manipulative ones, they will tug on the heartstrings. They will tell you their sob story. They will make you feel like you are the only tangible goodness. And that's to make you feel obligated to help, to make you feel like, oh my God, they have no one. I can't just cut them off and block them. They have no one. That's exactly what was done to me. That's why now, like, I really don't give a fuck how I look. I'm be like, listen, you're fucking demonic. You're out. That's it. That's it. You're out. Nope. You don't need to explain nothing. I bring out the demon in you for some reason. Get the fuck out. I'm good. That's why my behavior is the way it is now. I will not allow anyone to tug on strings that they should not be touching. That's not to say I never feel bad for people. I'm still a very sensitive empath and very much affected by other people's suffering. But never again will I allow this to repeat. Never again. So, let's do something before I go. I want to end this on a powerful note. I want to create a shield for you guys that will make it harder for predatory people who have malignant intentions because you're an empath, because you shine bright. I want to make it difficult for them to attach themselves to your energy. I do ask one thing in return for those who want this. I ask that in exchange for this shield that I'm willing to gift you guys, I ask that you intend to amplify my ability to access the level of abundance that's necessary to go all the way with my legal battle. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I ask that in exchange. Is that a fair exchange? Not to buy it, but to gift. Maria, if you really want to report him to the Swiss, German, and Spain embassies, I will give you evidence of his desire to hurt our community. I will give you that evidence. to further whatever claim of your fear of him being able to access you in a different country, I will give that to you. I will support your efforts to keep yourself safe from his threats. Any of you who want to report this to the embassy so that he cannot leave Switzerland because he has threatened our entire community. Hold on. Hold on. Exact words. 1 second. Let's see. Okay. So on January 29th, he wrote, I kill as many of you as I want. He's talking about our community. Yep. Tell them there is a monster coming for them beyond what they comprehend. I will kill each. My only motivation is to kill as many as possible. Not 100, not 1 billion, but each of you. Yep. Yep. My only destiny is to take your head from your corpse. Yep. Your entire tribe will go to hell. I will remove your entire soul family from the face of the earth. I will fuck you all until all of you are dead. Yep. So, y'all, absolutely, if you would like to report your concern regarding Philip Petrovic having the ability to leave Switzerland because of his threats to you personally as a member of my community, email me, contact@emmyevolving.com. I will forward you all of these emails to serve as evidence of threats to you and your safety. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Yes. Thank you, Lindsay. He's threatening a lot of lives. Yes. Yes. As a matter of fact, maybe my team and I can find all the different links that are necessary and we will post it across all of our social media platforms. If you feel that this is a credible threat to your life because you've commented quite a bit on my live streams, I want to support your ability to protect yourself. I highly encourage any of you who have your legal name or your face on any of your social media platforms to please contact me. Please report this, report it directly to embassies, all of that. Absolutely. Absolutely. He needs to be red flagged at all the airports, every single potential entry into the United States. Absolutely. I'm very sorry I have not disclosed this to you guys publicly. I should have a while ago. I should have a while ago. I'm very sorry. I kept quiet in my effort to insulate you from the bullshit that I deal with. That was a bad decision on my end. I should have made you aware so that you can share space with me with a knowledge of the shit that's going on. Why do you think I don't make it possible to watch a replay of the live comments? Look at my videos. Unless there's a glitch, you can't replay and see the live comments on my live streams. That's why. That's why. That wasn't enough. I should have let you guys know. I take full accountability for that error in my judgment. I take full accountability for that. So to make it right, I will be releasing what is appropriate to support the documentation of threats to you as a member of this community. And I will be creating a letter draft that will acknowledge that you are a recognized member of the Emmy Evolving community. Absolutely. It's time to bury this shit. To really put an end to it. The antics, it needs to be buried. The ballsiness, it needs to be buried. Yeah, no, you guys definitely email me. Let me know if you want the information. I will absolutely forward all information that is pertinent to document what you are claiming. I'm in full support of that. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am in full support of that. Absolutely. Yep. Brandy, absolutely. Yep. And I do have emails that show he has stated his intention to purchase airplane tickets to go to the state he thought I was in. I have evidence of that. And that is part of my criminal complaint. Absolutely. Yeah, no, he's made statements that I don't know. I don't know what it means, but it sure sounds like arson in different countries. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't know what it means. It's been forwarded to legal. I don't know if it's an admission or what. So I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry if any of you feel that your trust has been violated and that you've been made to be unsafe. I will go out of my way to ensure that I earn back the trust, whatever trust that was diminished because I did not disclose his threats. I will make sure that I go out of my way to re-earn that trust from you. Regardless of the purity of my intentions, regardless of whether or not I didn't want anyone stressed out. You had a right to know. And I withheld information that you had a right to know. And I will go out of my way to re-earn that trust. I will not withhold any kind of information like that again. The people who were individually named, they already know. They already know because I privately contacted each one. But I also should have let our entire community know. I don't want to be a source of drama. And that's something I need to work through. That I am not a source of drama, I am a source of empowerment. And to have the courage to speak openly about the things that are happening and to name the person who is abusing me for, 3 years now, Philip Petrovic. Yeah. Speak loudly. Speak loudly and take away their power over you. There is nothing you need to be ashamed of. There is nothing that you did wrong. Being a good person is not a wrong thing to be. Being caring is not a wrong thing to be. But what I've learned is I can't be that for everyone. I have to use discernment, and I have to allow myself to stay within the boundaries of my sacred space. Never again. Never again. Never again. Now, I'm not going to share his profiles on social media because I don't want any cyberbullying. Okay? I don't want cyberbullying to be going on. But I do absolutely want to support you if you feel threatened by the threats. As a member of this community, as a member of my tribe, if you feel threatened by the threats Philip Petrovic has been emailing me regarding his intention to harm members of my community, you want to submit that to an embassy? Absolutely. 100% yes. I am not for cyberbullying. I've been the recipient of cyberbullying, and I'm not supportive of cyberbullying regardless. So, it's just one of those things. I will never compromise my integrity just to match the energy of a piece of shit. And that's my personal opinion, and I have a right to my opinion. I will never be less than what I actually am on account of the shitty people in this world. If you want to block him, that's why you want to know. Just block everyone that's Philip Petrovic. Block them all. Block all the accounts. Philip Petrovic is the name. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and do a little energy work. And then I'm going to go. So the shield, I'm going to calibrate it to hashtag leech. Hashtag leech. If you'd like to receive this, I do ask, and I don't typically ask for anything in return, but I do ask that you allow your intention for this to be resolved expeditiously, for my abundance to be opened wide so that I can expeditiously take the appropriate and necessary legal action. I do ask that you go ahead and add it, see it in a golden cup. I will not take it into my field. We will keep it in a cup and offer it as a request to creation directly. That we are coming together as a community so that we can be rid of this leech, a leech that prevents me from using the funds that I earn to further our community. Instead, it has to be wasted on this. So let's go ahead. And you guys, don't be scared to email. I'm not giving your information to anyone. If you email, that is between you and I, and you do not have to put in the comments that you're going to email or any of that. As a matter of fact, if you did, quickly delete that comment. Don't tell anyone if you've emailed or not, emailed me or not. So that way you have that privacy, that layer of protection, okay? Breathe very deep and very slow. Inhale the light of your truth. Exhale the darkness of your doubt. Inhale the light of your truth. Exhale the darkness of your doubt. For those of you who are sensitive to energy, you might begin to feel a swirling around you. That energy comes from a beautiful source, one full of integrity, full of grace, full of tremendous power. It comes from my actual twin ray. May you feel the warmth of his concern. May you be reassured by his integrity and his commitment to protect me energetically. And as his energy wraps around the outside of your shield, always honoring the integrity of your boundaries and not entering without your consent, see in front of you a golden chalice, a cup to place our request so that we can come to creation and ask for the restoration of our community, the advancement of justice, the solidification of our bond as people with like mind and like heart. May no efforts of malignant ones be successful. May our space remain pure, filled with integrity and grace. As my true twin ray, may you feel the commitment to your safety. May you feel his energy as fire of the highest divinity. Inhale the light of your truth. Exhale the darkness of your doubt. Take one more deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Allow yourself to come back to center. rejoin me in this space that we share. How do you guys feel? Thank you, Pat. Mm. You guys are so welcome. You guys have no idea what your presence in this community does for me personally. You have no idea. No idea. And I understand. I understand that a lot of this learning that had to occur has a lot to do with allowing what rightfully should be beside me, allowing it to be beside me, not pushing it away, not refusing its presence. There is a beauty when it comes to the truth of a connection between actual twin rays, not just people who claim they are, but actual twin rays. It's a type of care and concern that most humans cannot comprehend. But even if you can't comprehend it, I hope that you were able to feel it, to feel your space be enveloped by such a divine protection and love, one that only wants to see you thrive, one that seeks to encourage the feeling of safety. I hope you guys feel safe. And I hope that you know beyond the shadow of any doubt how far I'm willing to go, how much I'm willing to commit to the safety of our community. I'm learning a lot with you, and I'm growing that much more. And I hope your presence here also encourages your growth and the further developing of your sense of innate protection, innate safety. And again, if you would like the information that is necessary so that you can file a complaint with the embassy of your country, as well as the Swiss embassy, email me, contact@emmyevolving.com. emmyevolving.com. Contact@emmyevolving.com. And I will be absolutely supportive through the providing of documentation of his threats and also providing you with a letter from me, explaining why you feel threatened and claiming you as a member of my community. When you share space with me consistently here, this is a church. I'm the head of a church. To threaten you carries with it the implication of religious persecution. I will not stand for it. And I'm more than willing to officially identify you as a member of my congregation. Every time we share space here, you are going to church. We will get through this because that is what will be. So, just a quick recap. If you have the ability to, please donate to my legal fund. I've opened it back up. These funds will go towards a civil litigation case in Switzerland. They will also go towards me receiving the mental health care that I need in order to get through this properly. In addition to that, you can also purchase pretty much everything except expedites from my website at 40% off. That's an automatic discount, 40% off. It cannot be combined with any other discount. And with that, you can just purchase, and those funds will go directly towards whatever legal fund, whatever legal costs I will incur to go through this whole thing. I'm very sorry, you guys. I know you guys love me in a way where you're going to say, you don't have to be sorry. You didn't do anything. I feel like I should have done more. I feel like I should have done more for our community and stopped it sooner. I understand. This is the time to do it. But I can't help but feel like I should have done more. I hold you guys in a place within my heart where you are cherished perpetually. Perpetually. I believe in everything I say. I don't say things because they sound good. I say things because they come from my heart. And when I say you exist in a space within my heart where you are perpetually cherished, I hope you know how much I mean that. So, thank you guys so much. This live stream got way out of hand. I just wanted to do a quick reading. But thank you, Michael, for twisting my arm and making me talk about the things that need to be spoken about. Thank you for forcing me to come back live after I ended the first live stream because I didn't have the courage or the ability to hide it from you guys. I love you guys. I gotta get going. I need to rest. I need to do something, eat. I don't know. But I need to not think about this because this is just no. I'm not avoiding it. I need to go so I can message the lawyers so we can go ahead and get further information on what needs to be done to continue forward and to really expedite the legal procedures and ensure this threat and menace to society is locked away long term. Yeah, that's what I need to do. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.
And I hope that the shield, I hope it serves you well. And I hope that you're spared from any of the unnecessary leeching. Not everyone is worthy to drink of your energy. Doesn't make you a bad person to know when they're not. Okay? Honor yourself before all others. We each have a story. And your reasoning, it's just as valid as their sob story. Maybe even more so. Stay strong, stay brave, stay a part of my community. I don't want you to stay away because you're afraid. You don't have to comment if you don't want to, but don't stay away because you're afraid. Don't isolate yourself. Don't think that you'll be a burden to me. I am a perpetual mother goose, always looking for my little goslings if I don't feel them near. You will not be doing me any favors by staying away. If you feel like you need to, I understand. But don't feel like you have to. All right, guys. I love y'all. Bye, everyone.